If you're taking a cholesterol drug or doing whatever else you want to do to lower your cholesterol, forget it. One of the things that makes those blood clots turn into plaque is a substance in your blood called lipoprotein A. It's abbreviated by LP with a little a in between the parentheses, but it's called lipoprotein A. What it does is it stimulates or interferes with your body's ability to clear clots. So one of the things that happens in our body all the time is we make blood clots and then we clear the blood clots with a special system because you don't want blood clots all over your body. You have to have this system. And so that's what happens. Problem is that some people are genetically prone to have high lipoprotein A levels. And if you're that person, you got to understand you're at risk for developing clots in your body, all kinds of clots. The clots I'm most interested in right now for this conversation are the clots that cause the plaque that hardens your arteries that leads to heart attacks and strokes and high blood pressure. So get your lipoprotein A level checked. If it is elevated, typically 40 to 60 is the upper limit depending on the lab that you go to. But if it's elevated over 40 to 60, I would encourage you to do one of two or maybe both things. One, you can't lower lipoprotein A, and not in any way that I know. People have tried to do it. I know farmers tried to do it. You can't lower lipoprotein A easily. It's a genetic issue and you're more or less stuck with it, but you can walk around it. Remember, it's going to cause your body to form clots better. So you can take an enzyme called nattokinase, Nattokinase, nattokinase. Nattokinase is an enzyme that comes from a fermented soybean called, guess what? The natto bean. That soybean, when it's fermented, forms this enzyme that dissolves clots. And you can take anywhere from 100 to 200 milligrams, depending on how bad your situation is, of nattokinase and do that 1 or 2 times a day. And that can dissolve clots that you're making because of the lipoprotein A. So you can't get rid of the lipoprotein A easily, but you can certainly kind of get around it by removing the clots it's going to tend to form. The other thing that you can do is something that I think is a pretty good idea. I know it's controversial, but I think it's a good idea, and that is take a baby aspirin. Aspirin has anti-clotting mechanism to it, and the combination between taking a baby aspirin and taking nattokinase is enough to avoid the issue with the lipoprotein A. So once again, if you've got high blood pressure, history of heart attacks, if you're worried about plaque development, whatever your problem is, check your lipoprotein A level. It wants to be fasting, wants to be in the morning, and if it's above 40 or 60, start thinking about nattokinase and aspirin.